Hey guys, Danny Strakal here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. It's nice to meet you. Today I have a few announcements to make before we get into the video, and we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the place before actually getting to the exploration. So first things first, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel already, checking out my videos, commenting, interacting with me, following me on Instagram, and checking out my pages on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. I wake up every day and I try to make as much content as I possibly can. Thank you guys for liking all the exploration and paranormal videos. I'm going to continue to do that like I was originally doing with Spirit Walk Paranormal. And speaking of, Spirit Walk Paranormal has its own YouTube channel now. You guys can go over there, you can search us up, you can subscribe. All of the full-length episodes will be posted on the new Spirit Walk Paranormal channel. So go ahead, go over there, you can pause this video and come back, or at the end of the video I'll have it linked in the subscribes. So thank you guys for sticking around, I appreciate it. My goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, so that would be awesome. You can tell your friends, you can share these videos. If you're into paranormal, investigations, exploration videos, travel, video, photo, I'm kind of a jack of all trades and I don't know what to do with it, and I don't know what to do with my hands either. The second announcement is I'm going to be starting a Patreon for Spirit Walk Paranormal so that you guys can directly support us, get exclusive access to things that we are doing here behind the scenes, kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm currently working on getting another video out, and I'm so grateful to wake up and be able to do this, and I want you guys to be able to support us in being able to do the things that we are able to do, go out, investigate, and you guys can directly support my endeavors through the Patreon that we're creating for Spirit Walk. So thank you guys. I will let you know when we get that all together and launched. But if you guys want to directly support us right now, you can head over to spiritwalkparanormal.bigcartel.com and pick up some of our merch that we have left over before we get our new merchandise here in the next couple of months. Alright, so before we get into the exploration part of this video, I do want to give you guys a quick overview of the Maxwell Duncan house. The Maxwell Duncan house is a Civil War era house built in 1872 in the Italianate style by Edwin Maxwell. He was an attorney in Clarksburg. Later on, the house was sold to George Lee Duncan after Maxwell had passed away, and it's remained in the Duncan family all up until this dossier I found on the historical registry in 1985, so that's pretty interesting. And the house was in disrepair until a man named Tim Genealosi, ironically or coincidentally, he's an attorney as well in Clarksburg. He gave me the access to get into this beautiful structure. They're doing a wonderful They're doing a wonderful job with the remodel that they're doing there. Tim, thank you so much for allowing me to go into this house. I really hope you guys enjoy this episode, so let's just get into it.
Ricky, my guy. So we're at the Maxwell Duncan house. What have you experienced since you started like working here in this building?
Quite a few things. From day one, I worked really late, and there is an older man who, as long as you're respectful, he doesn't bother you in any way, but you'll see him watching you throughout the entire place. Then there's an older lady that never moved. She always, you'll see her like sitting kind of in a chair, but you can't really see the chair. And
you just feel like she's sitting?
Oh yeah, I've seen her probably 4 or 5 times.
Where does she like what room?
The main rooms that I've seen her in was always upstairs. The room here on the right, and the back room is the main room that I've seen almost everything. But down in the basement, I've seen 2 that I believe were slaves, because they're
Civil War time.
Yeah, they were trying to scare me out of the basement quite a few times, and
really?
I just sit there and act like I ignored them. There was one dark shadow I saw in there once. I was having a bad day and I was cursing and I was just in a bad mood, and all at once I felt really cold. I mean, I was freezing, and I turned around and looked and I saw a dark shadow and it like came flying at me and just vanished.
Oh shit, dude. In the basement.
And right here in this room, I was restoring these windows.
Yeah.
And it's the very first room. I was in there, I had a big old table set up and putting the glass into the windows and putting the needle points in. I was having another bad day. It seems like if you go in there and you're in a bad mood and you're by yourself, and I was cursing that day too because I shattered. It was so cold that the windows kept breaking on me. The floor slammed so hard it was like a door being slammed on the floor.
No shit.
Honest to God. I mean, it terrified me. I called the boss. I said, "Boss, I'm out of here."
Hi spirits of the Maxwell Duncan house. My name is Danny Strakal. I mean no harm, I come in peace. I'm working outside. I wanted to come and introduce myself before bringing some people in here to possibly communicate with you. Don't feel nervous. I was talking to a guy named Ricky outside, and I wanted to see if you guys remembered him. Very, very interesting place here at the Maxwell Duncan house. Oh, that must go down. That must go down to the basement. Yeah, you can totally see the basement down there. Someone's down in the basement. Can you pass by? Oh, wow. Guys, so I'm now entering the second floor. Oh wow, look at these doors. Okay guys, so right now I'm on the second floor of the Maxwell Duncan house. And there's a couple of stairwells that lead up top, which is really interesting. You got this one down here, and then you have your main staircase right here, which leads you to this like mid-level. Doors open, so it's a cold spot. Is something here with me? Did I just, like right here, guys? Is there something in here with me right now? Could you say your name? Okay guys, I can normally withstand like hot days, backpacking and hiking. For some reason in here, I feel warm. And I look like garbage, but that's okay. So, here we are. Tim Gentliozzi and the helpful people of Clarksburg thankfully are preserving this house and it won't be torn down. And I think the spirits are happy that the house is being saved. Oh wow. That's a ladder that goes up into the attic, I'm assuming. Wouldn't that be nuts if I could get up there? I probably, like, I'm not going to right now because I don't know the condition of it. I want to make sure that's okay first. I'm trying to remember which room I set my bag down in. All the rooms kind of look alike, so it's like a maze. This is weird, man. So I think I'm gonna break out my full spectrum camera and snap a couple of pics. Oh, that was a spike. Oh, wow. Oh, big spike. So, I just turned this on, just put fresh 0.2. Here, I'm gonna just go ahead and document it this way, just so we can see that on the screen. If there's something here, I have this device in my hand. If you touch the green light, this is called a screen. If you can touch that green light, that will let me know that you're here. And it's... If there's someone from a different time, maybe during the Civil War, I wouldn't tell myself that was somebody. Somebody's here. Can you walk in front of this device? Can you touch this device in my hand? Whew. I'm getting really lightheaded. Just gonna do some general sweeps real quick to make sure. Look at that. Power is not affecting this. Now if the power's on, I don't know. I'm assuming it is. If there's anyone in this house with me that would like to communicate with me, I'm a kind person from a different time period. And there's this device in my hand that if you touch it, it will let me know that you are here with me and that you understand what I'm trying to say, or at least just to say hi and communicate with you. I'm sure it's been a long time since you've communicated with somebody. This room kind of gave me the weirdies. Do you like what they've been doing to this house? So I was getting high fluxes in here, and it was right down here where I was getting the fluxes. But now they're not happening. Like I had it here, I was changing the batteries, put it in. Okay. I really have to figure out if someone's in this house. Pretty okay on that. I'll set it down and see if that does anything. Alright guys, I've been vlogging on the full spectrum with the EMF detector. I was getting some initial spikes in the beginning, but now it seems to have calmed down a little bit. A little bit of a temperature decrease, but I'm probably sure that's because it's on a wooden floor. So, let's see if we're gonna do this. Okay. So, I got two different camera angles. So first things first, we gotta get situated. Okay, so now, look at this ridiculous setup I got going on here. This is what happens when you don't come prepared. So hopefully I'm getting like a nice little first-person shooter, because this looks ridiculous. Do a sweep. Let's go over by the box. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing. Dropping, getting closer to the basement. So back on the first floor again. No real initial spikes. Nothing too crazy so far. And I'm assuming the basement you would have to get through. What is that outway? Okay, so this is covered. So this is my first time being in the Maxwell Duncan house. I am really excited to investigate here in the future. I know that Tim Gentliosi is, you know, a wonderful person for allowing me to even come in here and be vlogging, but to let us investigate, that's just so cool. So Tim, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. I think I'm gonna have to access the basement from the outside, it looks like. And Ricky, the guy who I was talking to outside, said that that's where he has the most fear. You know, this is a Civil War house. And I really just want the spirits to know that everything's okay. Is this it? Guys, I found the basement. Okay. Ooh, high spikes, but let me do a check. And do a sweep. I don't know if I captured that on film. I hope I did, but it was up to a 0.4 milligauss reading. Going along, electrics here, wiring, nothing. So is that a spirit? I'm not sure. But, you know, I'm here for my own evidence to make sure that there is something paranormal here. Okay guys, me and my ridiculous full spectrum vlog setup are going into the basement where Ricky said that he believes that there are spirits of slaves down here. And he said that there's an actual crawl space that they used. And walk down here.
Cube. Like, I'm nervous. To anyone that's in here with me, I mean you no harm. If you would like, there's a device right here at the tunnel entrance, and it has a green luminescent light to it. If you'd like to come talk to me, I know that I'm from a different time period. This might be new to you. Maybe no one has ever tried to communicate with you, but I would like to, if that's okay with you. Maxwell Duncan house, basement. To the spirits living in this house that are on this level with me, there are two devices. There are two devices right here. One has a green light, and that will show me that you are here and that you understand the communication if you put your energy towards that green light. Now there's another device right here with a red light. It's black, and this records voices. It records audio, the things that we hear. If you would like your voice to be heard, could you speak into that little black box for me? Can you tell me your name, where you're from? There's a guy named Ricky here that says he gets uncomfortable. Can you tell me why? How are you doing? Much better now? Outside contamination. I'm sorry if I'm causing any disruptions by asking questions. I'm very much into history, and the Civil War was a big part of American history. You know, we fought for freedom for all, not just I'm gonna check the digital recorder. Now there's another device right here with a red light. It's black, and this records voices. It records audio, the things that we hear. And if you would like your voice to be heard, could you speak into that little black box? Yeah, hi, how are you? Can you tell me your name? Where you're from? Ooh, spike. So nothing straight out of playback that caught my ear, but then again, I'm just fucking nervous. Okay. Thank you guys for speaking if you've talked. Well guys, that's all the time for me at the Maxwell Duncan house today. I greatly appreciate you watching this video. If you liked it, throw a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, that'd be awesome. Comment down below and let me know, any other places that you'd might want me to check out. Follow me on Instagram to check out my portfolio. Check me out on Facebook, Dark Hills Media. You can check out all my media page, and we'll catch you in the next video.